So, do you want to know that how can you set your goals in such a way that you can achieve it as soon as possible? Do you know that 90% of the people actually couldn't make it to the goal which they want in their life just because they don't do a goal setting exercise? So, if you want that clarity about goal setting, if you want to achieve success in your life, if you want to set the goals and achieve those milestones of your life, then my friends, I welcome to this video. In this video, I will be sharing with you all 6 principles which you should use in your life for setting up the goals so that you can achieve success in a timely manner. Today, in a normal scenario, if we step out to reach a place which we don't know how to commute, what do we do? Do we ask the person next how should we reach there, or we just open a Google map because the Google map has everything fitted in it? Yes, we go for the Google map. We jot down that where we are right now, where do we want to go, how we will go, what route we will take, whether we'll go by train, whether we'll go by bus, whether we'll go by taxi, whether I'll be commuting by my private own car. We feed in all that thing and we'll just start our journey. The same should be the case of our life. We should start the journey of our life by setting up a goal, the destination where we want to reach, and by fitting in where we are right now, and just keep on reviewing the goal on and off so that we do not lose track of it. So, the point which I want you all to understand is that setting up a goal or undergoing the exercise of goal setting should be your first and the foremost step towards your success. You should not just go on a path at a random nature and then say that let's decide how should I reach my goal. No, my friends, in that case, there is a high possibility that you might be going away from your own goal and you might not even be aware of that. So, at any point of time, you should be aware of where you want to go, how you want to go, what mode you will take, what vehicle you will take, so that you are on the right path and you do not get distracted by any of the external environment. My friends, life without goal is like a ship in a sea without a captain, without the pathway, without the destination. It might go hit any roadblock, it might go and hit any island, it might even sink in the sink inside the sea. No, we won't even come to know when it will reach the sea destination. But on the other side, if we have a particular ship with the full crew on it, with all the jotted pathway and all the timelines and everything properly set for each and every action, then my friends, 99.99% the probability is that the ship will reach its destination. And my friends, the same is the case with our life. If we know the goal, if we know the pathway of how to reach the goal, if we know what all can be the possible obstacles of our life, and if we try to find out the solutions to that obstacles, then I'm sure 99.99% probability is that you will reach your goal. Yes, my friends. But on the other side, if your life is just going like chalne do, let's keep it going, let's see where it goes, then it will go wherever it wants. There will be no proper destination. You might have to end up settling yourself with a smaller target rather than the bigger target which you wanted in your life. So, my friends, let's now deep dive into the 6 principles, the 6 steps which I want you to take so that you can set up your goals in a proper way and you can achieve your goal in a proper timeline. The first and the foremost step which you have to take is to write down your goals. Take down a pen and paper with you. Make a diary of it, make a journal of it, whatever which suit you. I have a proper diary with me. I use one of my diary only for the goal setting exercise. I write down the goals which I want to achieve. There will be some goals which might be a longer perspective. There will be some goals which will be a 6 month period. There will be goals for 3 month period. And my friends, there are some goals which are for one particular day. And my friends, those daily goals will end up summing when you sum them up will make me reach to my final destination. And that's the way you should also write your goals. At the same time, mind me, my friends, while writing your goal, I want you to keep a separate column aside. Calmly think about the goal, and find out how much committed are you towards that goal on a scale of 1 to 10. And my friends, if you find that you write and listen to your inner voice at that time, and if your inner voice says that your 8, 9, 10 is the rating which you should give to that particular commitment, then I'm sure you will achieve that goal very soon. But at the same time, if the inner voice says figures like 5, 6, 7, blah, 1, 2, so, my friends, trust me, leave that goal. That's not the goal you are meant for. The goal is for somebody else. Think what you want. Rewrite the goal. Do the exercise again. And my friends, trust me, once you find those goals for which you are committed and your commitment level is 10 on 10, it's then only that you will be able to achieve that goal. The second point which I want to share with you all is to get a clear way towards your goal. Normally, we have a 5 year goal, we have a 10-year goal, we have a 2 year goal. But my friends, the 2 year goal is very far away. And if you don't have a proper baby steps which will be able to make you reach towards your 2 year goal, then you will get distracted on your pathway. And by the end of 1.5 year or 1 year, 10 months, you will soon realize that you are still far, far, far away from your original goal. And then it will be too late, my friends. On the other side, if you had planned properly, if you had jotted down the baby steps, if you had given a proper timelines to each of the baby steps, and my friends, if you had adhered to all those timelines of each and every baby steps, I am sure you would have achieved that goal in the proper timeline and in a proper way. So my friends, get a clear goal, get a proper timelines, divide your goals into smaller parts, and you will see that soon the goal will be yours. The third point which I want to share with you all is be find out the why behind that goal. And it is really, really, really important. It is even more important than your goal itself, because setting up goal is one thing that can be done by anyone, but achieving that goal can be you can realize the achievement of the goal only if you have a strong why behind it. My friends, the more bigger the why is, the more committed you will be towards your goal. And the more committed you are towards achieving your goal, the stronger the actions you will be taking in your life. And the stronger the actions, the better will be the results. And you will soon realize that you have achieved your goal way before timeline, and you will be happy with those achievements. So have that emotional why. For an example, how I want to be financially free so that I can spare more time with my family members. That is an emotional point. That's an emotional touch which I have given to my goal. That's the emotional why which I have added to it. So, being financially free, if that was the only goal, there would be no emotional touch to that goal. It would be like, yes, I want to be financially free. I'll try for it. But on the other side, if I say that I want to be financially free because I want to spare more time with my family members, there is an emotional touch, there is a commitment, and I will say that I will do whatever it takes to be financially free because I want to spend more and more time with my family members. And once you realize that, you will see that the level of commitment towards your goal and the steps which you will be taking towards achieving your goal would be so huge that your deadline to achieve the target will be met before timeline. That's the third point which I have to share with you all. The fourth point is to have a tangible and measurable steps for each and every step, baby steps which I had given you. Your goal of being financially free is there, but at the same time you should have the baby steps that by end of 1 month you should start earning 10,000 rupees a month. By end of 3 months you should start earning 50,000 rupees a month. By end of 1 year you should start earning 1 lakh rupee per month. And once you have those tangible measurable steps, you will see and you will be able to gauge where you are currently and where you want it to be. So if you see a gap, you can start filling up that gap by more actions. Fourth point is also to have a buffer time for obstacles. Our life is full of obstacles. You, me, everybody will find obstacles in our pathway. Does that mean that we should drop our goals? No, my friends, never. We should always fight for our goals. We should always strive to achieve our goal. We should always work towards achieving our goal. If there is any obstacle, we should find a solution to that obstacle. Running away from your goal just because of the obstacle coming in your way is not a solution to that obstacle. If you that will always be there, even if you change your goal from A to B, there will be an obstacle C, D, E, which will bring hurdle on your pathway towards B. So how many goals you will change in your life, my friends? If you will do that and start running away from your goals because of obstacles, there will be numerous obstacles which will be there in your life. But you have to find the solutions to that obstacles and start working towards the same goal. You might have to change your pathway a bit. That's totally alright. But you should never ever drop your original goal. Fifth point is to have accountability of whatever happens on your pathway towards the goal. Even if you are stuck in a particular issue, you have to take the 100% responsibility of that issue, because my friends, the if you do not take the responsibility of the issue, the solutions, the actions which you are supposed to take for the solutions of that problem, of that obstacles, will not come to you. But if you will stop, if you will blame the other person that it is because of him this issue is there and hence I am not able to achieve my goal, then my friends, I am sorry to say you will be never ever be able to achieve your goals, because you have given the burden to that particular person and he will do nothing of that burden. He will be not even be knowing that there is a burden on him of the obstacle on your pathway. But at the same time, my friends, if you take the burden on your own self, you will find a way to reduce that burden. You will find a way to get the solution for that obstacle, for the solution of that problem. My friends, it's only if you take 100% responsibility of whatever is happening in your life, in your pathway towards your success. And last point is simple. Take actions, my friends. Go ahead, decide your goal, and start taking baby steps. Decide the timelines, start taking actions. If you have a goal to reduce your weight, decide a keyword timeline that you have to reduce 3 kgs on a monthly basis and keep a track of it. Start going to gym from tomorrow itself. Go for a walk, go for a jogging, go for exercise regime, join a yoga classes, do whatever you want, whatever resonates with you, go ahead and go for it and ensure that you will reduce your weight by 10 kgs or so soon. And once you achieve that pathway, I'm sure you will find yourself slim, fit, and in a better shape, and you will be amazed by the results. This is what I wanted to share with you all. These 6 steps are very, very important. These 6 steps are very, very vital so that you can set up your goals and you can achieve your goals timely manner. With this, my friends, I come to the end of this video. The last point which I want to share with you all is that I have a Facebook group called Abundance Mindedness where I keep on sharing such informative videos and blog posts and podcasts with the group members and they make most out of it. So if you want to be a part of that group, please connect with me on the Facebook Messenger and I will add you in that group. With this, my friends, I am signing off. This is Aditya Doshi. Goodbye. Take care. God bless. Thank you.